So it's festival season in the pagan spaces, especially in Pennsylvania. And a few months back, Hopie and I saw an ad for a heathen festival at a Viking Renaissance fair and decided that that would be the festival we were going to go to. We booked an Airbnb, place for me, Hopie, and Rocky, and now we're not even sure if the festival's happening. Well, that's the ones for you. You make plans, they laugh, and whatever they weave, they weave. Either way, we're rolling out today. But before we hit the road, I got 3 new items to upload to the shop, a load of laundry to crank out, and I still need to pack if we're gonna leave by noon. Oh, and I got a new tattoo. I'll show you that in a little bit. But right now, I'm Jason, and this is How the Heathen. The other night, Hopie's lifelong friend Candace and her boyfriend Chris came over, and Chris is a tattoo artist, and I decided it was time to add something new. He laid down a huge Tewas rune on my stomach with the letters spelling out heathen on either side. What made it even more special, it wasn't just the ink itself, like the moment. You know, Hopie, Chris, Candace, they don't walk this path, but they know how much these symbols mean in my life. Having people around you that don't walk the path but understand and respect yours, well, that means more to me than anything else in this world. Alright, laundry's done, bags are packed, and the car's loaded up. The 3 of us, me, Hopie, and Rocky, are finally ready to roll. We got about a 3-hour drive ahead of us. Plenty of time to wonder if this festival is actually happening, or if we're just going on a random adventure. Either way, it's happening now. The Norns can weave whatever they want. We're on the road. There's something powerful about a car ride with the ones you love. The road stretching out ahead, the quiet moments, the dumb jokes, the feeling that you're moving forward together. And I can't help but think about the ancients, loading up a longship, pushing off into the unknown with no land in sight. Just their supplies, their resourcefulness, and their sheer will to make it. Meanwhile, here I am loading up an SUV trying to remember if I packed enough poop bags for Rocky. Different tools, same spirit. Heading into whatever's waiting, side by side, trusting that we've got what it takes to get there. My hair is crazy. I just woke up. It's the first morning at the farm. I already made coffee. I walked the dog down to where the horses are. I'll take you guys down there a little later. It's absolutely beautiful. He had no idea what was going on with them. It was great. But I'm going to make some breakfast, go for a hike. And later on, we're going to check the internet to see if this festival's still on or not. If it's not, I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, I still got this. Mountain River View Farm. It's on Airbnb, absolutely beautiful. Check it out. So last night, me and Hope watched this show when I was on HBO called A Florida Man. It's A Florida Man. And it was about mermaids and witches, and it's about people in Florida and like a typical Floridian story. So I'm watching it, and as they're flashing it, they show the main woman's TikTok account, and I'm like, I know that name. It comments in my comment section all the time. And we go and we check the account, and lo and behold, it's the people from the show. I just direct messaged her on TikTok and told her I saw the episode, and she was like, that show ruined us. It was all a bunch of lies. So I'm going to get into a little more of this. I want to learn a little more about what happened with this story, because it involves paganism, mermaids, and witchcraft. So all 3 of them, and Florida, which is always a fun place to visit. All of those have ingredients for a great episode. In the meantime, I'm making us breakfast because this place is absolutely gorgeous. And isn't this the cutest kitchen, y'all? Oh my God, look at the details on some of this. Look at this sink. This sink is absolutely amazing. I love this. I just love the detail. The barn door. We opened this door last night and we were like, where does this door lead to? Now, imagine opening this and all you just see is darkness out here. And we were like, oh, that leads to a whole bunch of don't open that door again. And when you're making bacon and eggs, this is a great little trick to give you some more flavor. just take a little bit, shake a little bit of the bacon fat and pour it into the pan you're gonna make the eggs in. You can tell, can you guess where Rocky is? Only Hopie would have this, look. Bippity boppity boop. You gotta magically season it. Ready? Look. Bippity boppity boop. Let's get Hopie up. I think that that should be a nice little welcoming morning breakfast. Coffee's brewing in the background, you can hear it. I'm not having her on camera, just opening her eyes, she'll kill me. Here's the weird flex, being able to walk with this food like that while holding a camera and shooting and talking. That's what happens when you work in a restaurant industry as well as I have. So we are about to enter the water. This place is awesome. We got kayaks are gonna be on the river. Hope's looking delicious. Don't be afraid to get on top. If he dies, he dies. Oh man, look, they fighting. This one's being a little ordinary right there. Hey, I told you he was feeling frisky.
It wasn't that one.
It was that one. Those were the two that were over here first. The one with the white diamond on his head.
Okay. Let's go. What are you doing?
Safety first. Safety first, nerds. Man, this shit is one hell of a workout, I'll tell you that. So here's our plan. We're gonna paddle upstream, right? Which way is upstream? Which way? Why do I know that? Gliding down the river in these little flat-bottom kayaks, I can't help but think of Viking longships. How they were designed to ride high in the water, able to cut through rivers just as easily as they did the open sea. That technology was so far ahead of its time. It gave them an edge in trade, in travel, and in battle. And as I hit the shallow, faster water, I find myself wondering, what would they think if they saw us now? Our plastic boats, our cars, our phones, even the way we map every turn of the river before we set out. Would they marvel it? Or would they just laugh, knowing that skill and courage still matter more than the tools we carry?
Victory.
So I need y'all to understand what kind of a magical creature Hopie is. No planning. There was nothing done for this pre-planned. We get to the kayak shed, and of course the combination that she picks, straight out of Miami Vice in the late 80s, early 90s. There was no pre-planning on this. There was no, hey, this is gonna be my outfit. It absolutely just goes with what she's wearing. Stunning. The absolute fucking beauty of this.
Strawberry, watermelon, pie.
It's watermelon sugar.
Strawberry, watermelon, pie.
Strawberry, watermelon sugar. Hi.
No, strawberry, watermelon, pie.
It's strawberry, watermelon sugar. Hi. At the end of the day, this is what heathenry is all about. Nature, the elements, just connecting. It's not about all the rituals or fancy altars or how much jewelry you have on your neck. It's understanding that there's a vast cosmos out there and we are just a small little part of it. And this is what paganism is really about. Oh, hi. You want to see what happens when two absolute stallions talk to each other? Yeah. Before you were
All AKU.
After our little kayaking party, I'm going to throw some, there's a grill outside, I'm going to throw some bacon rack pork loin that is all skewered up that Hopie got at the, what is it, the German market?
German butcher in Fox Chase.
In Fox Chase. She got it from the German butcher in Fox Chase. But I was informed that I didn't use the magic shakers correctly. So Hopie's going to demonstrate.
Salt or pepper?
Whichever. You got to season it up with magic seasoning. That's how you have to use the magic seasoning. I didn't boop the boppity bip enough. They said there's a market. I'm sure there's fucking eggs in these mountains with all the chickens around here. Oh my god, she just fucking whipped me with her fucking braids. The horses love her. They're like, oh my god, you have cousin Elaine's hair. You don't watch me whip. Don't watch me nay. Alright, so a cool little trick I like to do anytime I'm grilling anything is before I put any meat on the grill, I close it so that I get all this heat inside of here nice and beautiful. Now what I want to do, just for a little added flavor, I just want to put a little pile of rosemary. Right? I don't want that to be like in my finished product, so I'm leaving it just rough, right? Just putting a nice, so I can wipe it right off. I don't have to worry about it when I'm grilling, right? And since the sun's coming down, I got the pork on the grill, and we got a fire pit right here. I'm gonna get a fire going so me and Hope can enjoy our dinner fireside as the sun sets in this beautiful valley. Look at this, bro. Heathen shit. So we were in the dollar store the other day and we came across these striker fire matches. So there's supposedly these just right off. Well, that doesn't work. Oh, right up here. And it should. The fire. We got that fire burning, got the pork cooking, Hope's taking a shower, and this is what our dinner looking like right about now. The punk's old brother. I'll take a little bit of this rosemary off of here. All right, let's see what these puppies look like. I would say pretty damn good. What do you think? All right, now let's set those up for some perfect grill marks. Let's check on this pork loin. Yeah, that looks beautiful. All right, now once again, that's the 10 o'clock right there. We are almost done. You can see how it springs back just a little. Oof, that's a perfect medium well right there. So what you guys are going to notice I'm doing a little different with this video is I'm not using stock footage. I have trying not to use any whatsoever for this video and for the shorts that I'm doing while I'm here this weekend. I had said this to Hopie before. The whole goal of the YouTube channel, TikTok, creating content is the long game of writing, directing, producing, and creating American Heathen. And while I'm really good and talented and I got a lot of skills with editing, my cinematography is kind of rough, and that's where I need to work on things. So going forward with the long form videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going with a more cinematic look as much as I possibly can. I need to develop those skills, and what better way than to do it while I'm working and having experimented on people that I can get instant feedback in the Discord. Which brings me to my next point. We got to pay some bills. One, if you guys haven't joined the community, there's a link down in the description below. I keep seeing people put it in the comment. The link is in the description below the video. That will give you the invite for the Discord channel. Now, the way the Discord works, the link is only active for 7 days after I produce the video. So basically, in order to enter the Discord, you need to be looking for the link in the description of my latest video. Second, check out the merch store. I have all handmade, heathen-made, high-quality goods. You're not just purchasing some mass-produced rune set, you're actually helped fund the project that's coming up. And lastly, if you haven't checked out my book, The Modern HAVAMAL, now's the time to do it. What I did was I took translations of the HAVAMAL and I checked with the linguistics department. Shout out to Gooms and Ivar if you're checking out this video. I love you two brothers. And I created modern poetry to convey Odin's life advice. And on the porch, up on the porch, now, sir. Do not make me get up. Sir, on the porch. Get up. Thank you. He's a good boy. And the reason that I did this is because when we read the HAVAMAL in English, we're having it translated into the most modern, recent form of English. And none of these authors and these linguistic scholars are translating the emotion. Because at the end of the day, what we do forget is that this is skaldic poetry. There is a cadence, there is a rhyme pattern, there is a scheme to it that invokes emotion. Any one of the rhymes you hear in any of my ritual videos is that skaldic poetic cadence, just in English. So I really don't like to have to always keep plugging what I'm selling. Unfortunately, it's part of the business. And if you purchase anything through me, you're helping fund the lifestyle and this mission. And that is to bring Norse paganism in America to the masses and the mainstream audience. And letting the average American know that if they want to have a spiritual connection with the world around them, there's an ancient path that's being walked in a modern way. As I'm walking in, I go past the bathroom, and Hope's in there taking a bath, and the door just goes open like that. And she's like, oh my God, the door just opened. And I walk back over and close it. I walk away, and as I'm walking back towards it again, it does it again. And we start laughing, and we're like, yo, just our luck. And she's butt-ass naked in a bubble bath back there. We're like, just our luck. We're staying in an 18th century farmhouse on a mountain, and it's haunted by a pervert opening up the door and changing the music on her radio, like, bow, chicka, wow, wow, chicka, wow, wow. I just thought I'd share that funny moment with you guys. Now back to the regular scheduling program. Yes, that's an excessive amount of butter. It's German Spätzle. We're gonna heat up that butter, right? Spatula's gonna go right into that butter. We don't want to brown the butter. We want to get it right before it's on there. Let's get the Spätzle right in. Toss that around. Add a little bippity boppity boop. Hope's favorite Texas seasoning. Can rarely get this anywhere. It's alright. Very soon, sour spice available near you. We're gonna end your first full day here. Dinner, sitting by the fire. See you in the morning. By the third day at the cabin, we both hit that wall where the body just says, enough. We woke up, looked at each other, and almost at the same time, I'm okay if we don't go. And honestly, that said it all. Sometimes rest and time together mean more than any festival ever could. So here we are, it's 5 p.m., finally dragging ourselves out of bed just to run to the store for some eggs. Plan for tonight is in crowds of music, just baking a cake, sitting by the fire, and just talking. Both of us are still pretty wrecked from that kayak adventure yesterday. So sometimes the best part of a trip isn't what you planned at all, but the quiet you find in each other's company. The whole thing about making a perfect s'more is not to burn the marshmallow. I got a little too excited over on that one corner, but that's all right. Sea salt, strawberry marshmallow s'more. Heathen shit. Oh my gosh. That was phenomenal. We didn't make it to the Viking festival, the thing that kicked this whole trip off in the first place. But honestly, that didn't matter. Between the kayak adventure, the new tattoo, the long drive with Hopie and Rocky, the lazy day in bed that turned into baking a cake and telling stories by the fire. It was everything it needed to be. And the best part, this trip also marked our 3rd anniversary. A reminder that the real celebration isn't out there somewhere. It's right here with the people we love. At the end of the day, heathenry isn't about chasing festivals or forcing rituals. It's about connection with the land, with the gods and ancestors, and most of all, one another. That's the beauty of this pad, living fully, laughing at whatever the Norns weave, and cherishing our time together here on Midgard. And if you ask me, well, that's the most heathen thing of all. If you like this video, you're gonna love this one. If you made it this far through the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Don't forget to check out the Discord link and check out the store. Any purchase that you make help fund the upcoming documentary, American Heathen. We're not stopping until the documentary's made. Stay fucking savage.